Yo, Hulk Hogan died. Damn, bro. Damn, Hulkamania was running wild, bro. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Breaking news, he has now passed away. Very unfortunate. I felt Hulk Hogan's part of everybody's childhood. If you like wrestling, I think most teenage boys like wrestling. Even girls like wrestling. I don't think Hogan was in his prime when I was a kid. So I was like right after that era. So like me, it was like I'm like the Stone Cold Steve Austin type of guy, Rock type of guy. But Hulk Hogan, everybody's always loved Hulk Hogan. He was always like the American wrestler, the larger than life, like the doing all this, an entertainer to the max. I feel like he's wrestled like a year ago, damn near 2 years ago. Now, they're saying that medics were dispatched to his house in Clearwater, Florida, early Thursday morning, and operators claimed it was a cardiac arrest. Now, here's the funny part about it. How the hell they get the goddamn EMS, or not EMS, but the 911 call so early? Here we go.
Fire attack Bravo, Rescue 46, LR 45, Engine 46, cardiac arrest.
Oh, this is a dispatch order, not a 911 call.
Rescue 46, LR 45, Engine 46, fire attack Bravo.
Wow. They said we're told a bunch of police cars and EMTs were parked outside of his residence, and he was carried on a stretcher into an ambulance. A few weeks ago, his wife denied rumors that he was in a coma. They stated that his heart was strong as he was recovering from surgeries. We wrote the story last month that there was rumbling that Hogan was on his deathbed, but we were told at the time he was just dealing with the symptoms of a neck procedure he underwent in May. He transformed professional wrestling into a family entertainment sport before Hulk. By the way, if you guys watch the whole WWE Vince McMahon like story that was on, I think it was on Hulu or something like that, or maybe it was on I think it was on Netflix. Really good fucking show. I'm not gonna lie. They showed how much these people sacrificed their life, their career, their body, and sometimes even self-respect for building what we now know is wrestling entertainment, right? His theatrics in the ring was magnetic for children and their parents in a supercharged sport. In 1996, Hulk transformed himself from a hero to a villain by creating NWO, New World Order, and became Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Propelled him and professional wrestling to even more fame, right? Y'all remember this? I remember all this.
Respect. There's a lot of Hollywood Hulk Hogan fans here.
Was he natural or was he on steroids? So as a kid, I was fat as fuck. I'm like, was that fat? No, it wasn't. But it's like, is these man boobs gonna turn into this? This nigga looked like he had pecs of a fucking giant, huh?
Sky begin to unfold here. This match progresses.
How old was he then? Because the thing is, he always had the gray beard, so like, but he never like moved like he was old, but he was never like really that quick, but he was always polished. And he always looked strong. So I never looked at him and like, yo, this is an old ass nigga. Obviously, like later on you realize he was older, but. What you gonna do, brother?
King, I just lay the smackdown with him.
When Hulkamania runs wild on you. This is probably one of the best wrestling matches.
I think each man trying to outstack the other.
Oh yeah, it's only when you saw the ball spot. When the ball spot came out, you knew that nigga was old. Yeah, that nigga was old. He was old. But he always had the handkerchief tied around his head, huh? Rock always like hit people like that. It was just always like this animated, and he would step on the ground while he do it. Look, every time he like punches you, it was open-handed, and you could see him like I guess it was for like camera effect or sound effect. Look. Just watch his foot. You can't see his foot right here. Watch his foot. Nah, The Rock is a GOAT, though. The Rock is a GOAT.